Hi. Hello, everyone. How's it been? It's your old pal Ragtimer here. Good to see you all here on this Sunday evening. There definitely isn't anything else going on this weekend that you may or may not care about. So, because of that, we're going to use this as an opportunity to catch up on what Ragtimer's been up to and also run some trains. So, we're over here currently at ye old Thomas Valley Cabbage. And we're going to go ahead and run some chooches because we've got some deliveries and stuff we can make. And also some switching. So why not use the big chooch? And, this also kind of ties into what Ragtimer's been up to. So, what has Ragtimer been up to? And it's good to see a lot of the usual crowd over on YouTube and Twitch. So Lich Lord Kerr is over on Twitch below. On YouTube, looks like we've got a lot of the usuals. Nicholas Shlakovsky, John Rhodes, hello. Southern 207, hello. Colin Black, hello. Bro Train, EF Spox Gaming, hello. Southern 207, Speed Demon, Aaron Hill, Pacific Northwest and Southern, Nick from Vegas. That stupid guy named Rex, Oklahoma Hot Rail, JSJ, Garth Johnson, Warwolf, over on Twitch. So good to see y'all. So what has Angry been up to the last few days? Because I know people have been asking, where'd Angry go? Got silent for a little bit. So on Thursday night, I got an unexpected invitation. Hey, Oklahoma train crew, Hot Rail, remember 4 months. The Super Bowl can't compete with an Angry Ragtimer stream. Damn right it won't. So appreciate that. But basically, Thursday evening while we were streaming, as you may or may not remember, your boy Ragtimer got an invitation out of the blue from one of my coworkers at the railroad, and they said, "Hey, we're going to Cass tomorrow, and we just realized that the Airbnb that we booked has an extra bed. Would you like to come along?" And when one gets asked if you're going to go ride behind a Shay, you don't say no. You do not say no. So I basically dropped everything, immediately packed, and then Friday after work, went over to see the Shays down at Cass. So Saturday, we did their Greenbrier Express, which is their train that goes from Cass to Durban, and rode behind the Shays, which was awesome. And then afterwards, basically was like, okay, let's drive back. And when they drove back, we're like, crap, we're at Western Maryland Scenic, and there's a train leaving in half an hour. I wonder. And we went up and we bought tickets, and I got a cab ride. So your boys had quite a weekend, and we're going to share a little bit of videos here as we play the game. So in case you're wondering why this is extra special, if you don't know, this model is based off 1308 and 1309. 1309, of course, at Western Maryland Scenic. Was not running today. They're still rebuilding it, but, at least it kind of ties into what we're looking at here. Now, let me see if I can get this movie file to open up, and if it's the one I'm thinking of. So, give us... Ooh, we're going to move that over there. Okay, so let's take a look at a video. And we're kind of doing this on the fly here, so, why not? So let's go ahead and turn off the music, and let's listen to the beauty that is like Shay. And let's fire up maybe one more movie. We'll get the one from right before it. I'm hoping this is the right file. Let's see here. There it is. Look at those gears fly, boys. And it was snowing when we were at Cass. Now that, my friends, is a sexy train. So, Cass was awesome. And I really want to go back to do their summer excursions. Now we'll see how that will all work because, again, I work for the railroad myself and who knows. But expect a video or two coming out later this week with more Shea action. And I said also had the opportunity to ride the Western Maryland Scenic. That was sort of a last-minute decision. And, you know, it was a very good time. A very good time indeed. But, yeah, I will say I have ridden on parts of the Durbin line before, because they used to have the Durbin Rocket, which was their train that basically went from Durbin down to where they drop off their castaway caboose. And where is that car? So it's two from the end. Okay, so it is the tankers. There we go. So yeah, they used to have the Durbin Rocker, which was pulled by Climax number 3. I forget which railroad it was that had that. So I'd ridden part of that line before, but obviously the big thing was riding from Cass to Durbin on their new track. And we were in their nice heated coaches. They had a power car on there as well. Had maybe 80 people on the train. But the nice thing was they did have board games in the cars. So ended up with me and 2 other people from the Broad Top playing board games most of the night, or most of the day, while being pulled by a Shea in the snow. And it was awesome. It was awesome. The box lunch they had at Durbin was also fantastic. And, you know, overall, would do again. So got to talk with the crew afterwards, too. It was fun just to talk with them and talk shop a bit. We didn't interrupt them while they were doing their work. So that was cool. And then we did the line today from Western Maryland Scenic from Cumberland to Frostburg. That is a trip that I haven't done in like 19 years. No, 15 years. 15 years, I think. So we did get cab ride. I got a cab ride. They offered it for sale at the ticket window. I did not ask. And a big reminder to all of you out there who are like, well, how the hell did you get a cab ride? It was offered as a for sale item, and I paid the upcharge. I did not go up to the crew to ask for a cab ride. And there was no expectation of, because I work for another railroad, I am entitled to anything. Just like even if you're a rail fan and you go up to there, you are not entitled to a cab ride. So paid the money, had a good time, got a few videos that we'll probably release as shorts later this week. But, yeah. And Alex Beck, you're wrong. Cast 5 is beautiful. It does not need to be a Willamette or a Climax. But had a great time nonetheless. When did the White Pass get a big chungus? We've had this for a while, John Rhodes. And Pacific Northwest Southern is asking EBT Shay. Well, remember, the East Broadtop never had Shays. There was a logging company that ran on some of the EBT's track, the McKelvey Brothers logging, that did have Shays, but there's no Shay model in Railroader that is worth it yet. So maybe if they ever have one, we'll add a Shay to the line. But, you know, for the moment, it's just what it is. And William Russamano, hello. Alex Beck, Little Figures. Bro Train is saying Western Maryland 6 is best. Western Maryland 6, we did see from the train. It was currently, but it's basically weatherized. And they were running Cast 5. And one of my first rides at Cast was behind the 5. It's their oldest operating on the fleet, and it's one of the original Cast engines that they, woo! A little spicy coming into these curves. So it was a lot of fun. Let's see now if we can get to the unloading. There it is. Let's go ahead and bring this to a stop. Hopefully by the end of the track. And Hillbilly 53, hello. Let's go ahead. Pop this down. Crack this as well. And I know that some of you might have been out riding another train that was running this weekend. And for those who don't know, the Reading and Northern, what did operate their big train 2102 this weekend. So basically, while the rest of the rail fan community was looking at 2102, I went to go see Shays. And I will say, it scratched and itched like you never would believe. So it definitely allowed for me to really just enjoy. And the Shays are iconic, and of course, as you know, the whistles at Cass are equally as iconic. So that was really, really cool. Now, I will mention while we are playing here, it's just going to be me tonight, because I don't know how long the stream's going to go. I literally drove like 4 hours today to get back from Cass. And Bigfoot Gamer 97 now following on Twitch. Thank you. So you know, it might be shorter, it might be longer. I don't know. But I will mention that the recent rule that we've been doing, which people seem to like a lot, is any super chats or membership gifts or anything like that, we'll put Ragtimer in first person mode to make me have to do this all in first person. So if you do that, that's what happens. But of course, no one needs to do that, just in case you want to make Ragtimer's life more painful. So let's get the music back up too. And maybe we also do it where if people don't it, maybe I'll show another clip or two from the Cast trip. Can't guarantee I have everything. Literally everything is like slowly being unloaded from my phone. So I didn't have a professional camera, just on my phone with me. But hopefully I'll have more stuff to share as we go through here. And Oklahoma Trail 3751 now following on Twitter. Thank you. So let's go ahead, back this sucker up. We'll go ahead and deliver these coal cars to the cabbage plant. What are your thoughts on the 2026 Freedom Train? I don't think it's going to happen. If they do, color me surprised. So, considering the state of railroading, I don't know if it'll happen or not. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, oh well. So let's go ahead, back this sucker up. So we'll go ahead and get this delivered. We do have a few other things we can deliver on the railroad. We've got some stuff over in Ela that needs to head east. and we can then pick up some stuff as we go, and we'll go from there. And there's a few other things too here. Apparently Rex has added a new industry, the silver mine, which we'll take a look at. It's now functional in games, so we don't have any cars for it yet, but we will by the next interchange turnover. So we shall see. But let's go ahead, bring the big train back. Okay. Let's go ahead, clear that switch. Come on, Colby Coal Train. I realize you're full of coal, but come on. I will also say, we saw a lot of coal trains in West Virginia and Maryland, which was kind of cool. Lots and lots of coal. Alright, so let's go ahead. And Southern 207 Hobbies, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't expect it to actually happen. So, we'll see. Alright, come on. Get the Chungus over here. Alright, up the hill it goes. Where it stops, hopefully we have under control. But let's go ahead and put a 5-pound set on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, nice bit. Nice boom. Alright, so let's go ahead. Put a couple of handbrakes on. So that should do it. Let's go ahead. Uncouple, but crack that a little bit. So that way it dumps the train. So let's see here. What else can we do? We have one car there that needs to be picked up. We've got a few cars there. We might. I don't know if that's ready or not. Let's fly over here real quick. Just take a look. Okay, so these all need to go up the mountain. So we can go ahead and do a logging run. So that could be done. And that might be in the spirit of what we're up to. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do a logging run. So let's see what number 69's up to. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of pulpwood. Holy hell, that's a lot of pulpwood. And WNCR cast was great. Let's go ahead. Let's take you off of. And let's see. There is a airline somewhere in here that needs to be finagled, and hopefully it's easy to see. Okay, we're literally right next to it, aren't we? Yep. Obvious handbrake is obvious. Alright, so let's just take all this pulpwood down, and then we'll try to feed this in to the best of our abilities. We'll just do some logging. So let's roll, as they say. Come on, train. You can do it. I believe in you. Just get rolling. Just get rolling. get this show on the road. We've got about 1,500 tons behind us. 23 cars. So that should give us plenty to do at the paper mill. And then what does our pulpwood look up on the hill? So we grab that. And then we haven't been up the switchbacks in a while. But we'll see how that all goes. And Warwolf, the H6 mod is the articulated engine, right? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Oh man, that's swaying a bit as it goes around the turns. And I don't want to go too crazy because as soon as the weight is behind me on this hill, it's going to push me down this mountain, and it's going to be a shitty time. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Probably go this way and then cross over. Because then I can drop stuff, pull some stuff out, and do all this. Also, I will say, if you've never had the opportunity to hang out in the hot tub, as it is raining and snowing outside, you're missing out. It's a time. So, it was very, very good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun this trip, and I'm very thankful to have been invited by the coworkers. Hopefully that's something that'll be recreated in the future. So, we'll see. So yeah, now that we've got the weight behind us, let's maybe not die. And not bro, hello. And if you are watching the Super Bowl, I hope it goes well. I'm not watching. I really don't care. But I hope if you even are just at home, I hope you got some good snacks for it. I did eat some. Here's a food that I wasn't even aware of. I had some mozzarella sticks that were dipped in hot sauce. I didn't realize that was a thing, but that was something I ate near Cass. It was actually really good. So that is your food tip and trick. Yeah. I'm tired. I've driven a lot today. Also, the Airbnb that we stayed at. So we had a hot tub, which was awesome. But the thing that really sucked, I was in a room that had like a fireplace, like one of those like gas fireplaces that would fire up automatically to keep the room warm. Now, in theory, that is awesome because, those things can be really nice and they can give a nice ambiance and warmth. But it was like I was in an oven. And so, like last night, like I had PJs and stuff. I was like, oh my God, like I'm going to have to be like sleep naked if I need to because it's like so fucking hot. And I just had to finally like turn down the heat to like 60 degrees because otherwise it was like an inferno in there. And it was just unpleasant. Like it was what it was. So and with that, hello Sarah, ta-da, welcome. So what a part of the story for y'all to enter into. Man, I cannot do justice to the whistles of Cass. The guys who run the trains there, they are incredible with the whistling. And as you heard earlier, they are incredible with it. So I'm saying that word a lot. I am saying that word a lot. Tis what it is. Alright, let's just go ahead and sneak in here. Cooking with Ragtimer, today's recipe, Ragtimer. Oh boy. That's my best my best cast style whistle that I can do for you. So that's what you get. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's slow down. Hopefully bring this train to a stop. And even though I'm fouling the main, I really don't care. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is bottle the air. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, take all of these empties over to a siding, and then we'll start filling up what we can with what we have. And, do that whole thing. Oh, hush, Aaron Hill. Ha, ha, ha. Alrighty, come on back. Let's go ahead, tie in the air here. And let's see, there should be. There it is. Where's the handbrake car? There's the handbrake car. Oh, yes, right through the power lines. Yes. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Power lines are fun. But yeah, that was just some of the stuff that happened over the weekend. Had some good food, better company, and I will say here's something that's interesting though. So I've been talking about wouldn't it be nice to get a Shay in G scale for the Garden Railroad? And now that I've been to Cass, I almost feel like I don't need it anymore. And like don't get me wrong, I just think the idea of it's cool, but I feel like I scratched the itch. Like, don't get me wrong, I did not see a Shay working on a 9 or 10% grade going uphill to Bald Knob. That didn't happen this trip. This was their slow trip down by the Greenbrier. But it definitely scratched the itch a bit for a Shay in my life. So I don't know, maybe that means I don't go for a Shay right now. Not that I have the money for it, I don't, but I think it's going to let me focus on other things as we start to build up the Garden Railroad. But God, those engines are cool. They're just so kinetic. They're just so interesting. Let's see, do I have any more videos that came out of there? Nope, still the same. As I said, I'm literally still uploading stuff from my phone to my computer, which I'll then edit down and be able to then edit and, get up online for you. But while we do move out, I'll show you at least a photo. So here's one of the photos. Oh, come on. Photo that I did take while out on the line. Let me make sure I know where the hell I'm going. Let's go ahead. Let's just get me into a siding here. Let's get over to here. Yeah, that'll be good. So, yeah, let's pull this back up. So this was their track between Durbin and Greenbrier, or Durbin and Cass. And specifically that bridge on the left, that is what primarily held them up on the rebuild. So you can see that when they had a flood in 1985, the location of the riverside changed dramatically. So they had to do a lot of earthwork. They had to do a lot of different stuff to get it back in operation. Plus, of course, build this new bridge that we see on. So imagine that was the line, and then it curved over on a bit less sharp of a curve. But they've rebuilt the track, and the Durban line is pretty freaking sweet. So it was very cool. I've wanted to ride on that since they announced it came back. Unfortunately, the day they announced that the Durban line was back open was also the day the East Broadtop announced that 16 was back in operation. So we definitely eclipsed what they were announcing, which was an accidental, sort of, whoops, we announced the thing. So, all right, let's go ahead, move this train down. And we have plenty of room because we've added the sidings here. So let's go ahead, get that past the switch. And voila. So let's go ahead, put some handbrakes on. There we go. All right. That is now dumped. When did Whittier get so big? It's been like this for a while, John Rhodes. This is Rex's mod. So Rex has been doing a lot of work in Whittier, so that's been to our benefit. So we've been able to do a bunch of cool stuff. And Angry, did you see the White Pass Diesel in the modding Discord? Whoa! James 296 gifting 20 memberships. Well, thank you. That's a lot of memberships. Oh boy. It's the membership raid. Wow, look at all these new members. Well, thank you to James 296. And congratulations to all of the channel members, or the people who now have a renewed channel membership because of James 296. Very gracious of you. Thank you. And I guess that means that I'm also now in here for the next basically hour, doing first person. So to your hot, fresh, lifted subs, yes. Bring back banana phone. We haven't really had like a banana train or anything for a while, so it doesn't make sense to have a banana phone thing anymore. I would keep it more train related. Plus, I did get some videos this weekend that I think I'm going to start using for channel stuff, whether it's super chats or memberships. So I'm going to hopefully be uploading that in the near future. So again, it just kind of depends on when everything gets uploaded and can be done. So yeah, we need a banana train. Well, we the people want banana phone. I'm kind of over the banana train, honestly. If you guys want it, You know, maybe we can consider that in the future. Man, there's a lot of EBT 16 whistling. Okay, so we have that switch coming up that we need to throw. Now that we're running this in first person, so that switch did go. Let's go ahead and just bring her back. Okay. All right, looks like we are caught up on our EBT 15s. As I said, we will have some new overlays, hopefully updated soon with some the footage that I took this weekend. But we'll see. And also, I have not been on Discord for like the past 2 or 3 days. So, any like white pass diesels on the modding server, that's news to me. So, could be cool. I know of some stuff going on, but, you know, we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Yeah, if anyone does have a link for the, wherever that white pass diesel that you were talking about is in the modding server, send it over in the chat. Take a look. Okay, so let's go ahead because we need to run down here. And we'll drop off the cars. Man, we have a lot of pulpwood. We have a lot of pulpwood. What does it take to bring back the banana train? Can we buy a new Steve and make him yellow? I mean, if you guys are really desperate for it, I guess you guys could donate to it and we can go from there, but, you know, I don't know. Because we're mainly a steam railroad. Like, we're modeling the White Pass. The White Pass didn't have a banana train. So, okay. Let's go ahead. I need to dump this a bit. Okay, come on. Slow her down. Of course, I did that fouling the switch because I'm not paying attention. Come on. Move, you fool. Come on. Damn it! They're literally right on the points. They are literally right on the points. Got a little too eager, McBeaver. Okay. By the way, speaking of stuff on saves, oh crap, that's ready to go. So that means that I need to move over to the other branch. So for next time, I will remember that I need to buy the Tier 3 expansion to Bryson because it looks like we are about to expand the train to Bryson. Maybe Bryson could have a banana train switcher or something. I don't know. We'll bring the banana train back for that. So, alright, so we have a lot of pulpwood. This is not going to fit in these two sidings. Okay, come on. Nice and gently here. So we'll go ahead and back that up. Now, just a couple other little things. This week, I do plan on setting like an actual schedule for streaming. I know a lot recently my streaming stuff has kind of been sporadic. It's been like, oh, hey, whenever I feel like streaming, which I've always kind of kept as like a, because I do have a lot going on of like, hey, I'll try to do it when I can. But I feel like in some instances I stream enough, and then in other stuff, not enough. So I'm going to come up with a schedule of when I will actually be streaming, and I will post that probably tomorrow afternoon. What we'll probably do as well, like two days a week, and then one weekend day, depending on what the mood is. Obviously, I know you guys like Railroader, so we'll try to keep Railroader as one of the 2 main days. I do want to get back to doing more of the Railroad Tycoon 2 stuff, especially because my favorite campaign episode is the next one coming out. So, probably we'll do that later in the week. Haven't figured that out yet. But, if you're in the Discord, which I hope y'all are, but if you're not, consider joining. That way you can actually, I'll probably have a vote or something in there just to help get some feedback on what you guys might like or what you might not. Let's go ahead, open that angle just a bit. And then, when's the next Railroad Tycoon 2? Haven't figured that out yet. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. And have I checked out the T1 yet? Yes, I actually did a stream with Mr. C, Sam, FWNCR about that on Friday? No, Thursday. So we already did a stream focusing on that. Take a look at that if you are interested. Angry does Supermarket Stim. Let me go ahead and put the link for the Discord in here. So check out the Discord, join it, and then put your suggestions for what you might like to see in there. I do want to do more supermarket or grocery store simulator in the near future. I just haven't had a chance or the real desire to play much of it because we've been doing so much train stuff, especially now that we have the new setup, which allows me to do some of the games that I thought I couldn't do before. I also did get where was that email? I got an email from somebody saying they have a new game coming out called Wild West Simulator, which releases on the 17th, but I can play it now. So I might do that. It's kind of weird. I was never really expecting for people to send me copies of games to play or review. So, I might do that one day this week. I don't know. We'll kind of keep it by ear. But a lot of stuff is also just based on what do I have the energy to do, and also what makes the most sense, like what you guys want to see. Like full disclosure, I am starting to feel really tired. So once we do some of the switching with this stuff, I may call it. I realize it's a bit of a shorter stream, but when your boy Angry is tired as dirt, I don't want to just be like playing and being quiet and not narrating for you guys or telling stories or anything like that, because I know you guys like that stuff. So we'll get this all sorted out, and then I'll probably go ahead and lay down, maybe have a beer and fall asleep early. So who knows? And then what that'll mean for James, if you're still watching, is I will then make sure that the next game session in Railroader is then going to feature the first person. Shit! Okay, let's go ahead. Let's cycle you over. Just so I'll get unloaded. So let's go ahead. Let's uncouple that. Get this all tied down. So that'll then go through with pulpwood. We need angry and crew, drunk fast food stream to suddenly pure chaos and hilarity. 3-drink minimum to start the game. It's not a terrible idea. Depends on what the day of the week is and how much energy all of us have, but I would be down to try that. So, who knows? Let's go ahead. Let's go back in and we'll drop that on that other siding. So. Alrighty, so we'll take this train into the siding here. Alrighty. Perfect. Now that's reset. Now we're good. Now that's reset. Angry is breaking an FRA violation. Maybe I am, maybe I aren't. You don't know. Maybe the FRA doesn't care. Oh God, I forgot we had that little dude over there. If I delete that, General will kill me. But I also don't think it really fits on here. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get this engine rolling a little bit faster. Rule G must always be broken on the Sufferin Southern and its subsidiaries. Yes, that is correct. And then, James, you are correct. Sleepless for the week is what I used to say when I was 23. Now that I'm 35, I will beat you with a bat if you keep me from my bed. That is a very good shared sentiment there. Because now, not that I'm getting older, I like to think I'm young. But I'm definitely, definitely feeling it now, Mr. Krabs, as they say in the, in the old days, in the thingamabobber. And John wrote, that's not a bad idea, and we've done the spinner before, so it could be time for the spinner to make a reappearance. Okay, so let's go ahead. Bring this to a save. Okay. Now we are fouling that switch, but we're going to foul a switch either way. So let's go ahead and pull forward that way. I'm not fouling the other side, maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good place. Let's go ahead and stop the train there. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. So again, do that, but crack that angle cock just a little bit. And then boop, boop, and bop. Let's go and pull ahead here. And that'll dump that train. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to put 69 in the roundhouse, and then that'll probably be it for today. As I said, I am very tired after all of the travel and the excitement of riding both the Cass Scenic Railroad and Western Maryland Scenic. A lot of fun. Again, if you ever have the opportunity to do it, I would strongly suggest you do. They have some great people working over there. So go support those railroads and check them out. I mean, of course, also still check out the East Broad Top, but, you know, that goes without saying, don't you think? Let's go ahead, do that. And let's go ahead. We're going to put it in the new maintenance facility, which is over there. So. Let's go ahead, put that there. Reset that. And then let's go ahead and roll her down. Perfect. Okay, and let's go up this little bit of a grade that we got here. And there's a train on that track, but I think if we go into this one, we'll be fine. Well, there's some diesels in here, but we're going to still buffer up. We got room. We got room in here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, so 69 is in the hole. Heh. Heh. So yeah, this is our maintenance facility, also made by Rex. This is one of the cool mods that'll be released soon, if it's not already out. But yeah, for today, we're going to go ahead and end it here. The set for James, I will hold the that timer of about 40 minutes. First person for the next time we play, sometime later this week. But I do appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate all of you coming to check out this hour-long little live stream. If you like the content, please do like the stream, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing on both YouTube and Twitch. But appreciate you being here. Have a great night. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.